Dear Santa in Gachiakuta is one of those characters whose very existence reshapes the rules of the story. In a world where discarded objects become weapons, tools, and living manifestations of human emotion, Santa rises above as an enigma, calm, quiet, unreadable. Yet beneath his still demeanor lies one of the most terrifying forms of power ever introduced in the series: the mastery of vital instruments. His abilities are not just tools. They are extensions of his will, almost divine in precision, and so overwhelming that even seasoned fighters sense the danger the moment he steps into the scene. Santa's appearance alone is unsettling. The mask, the posture, the composed aura. He feels like a guardian spirit that wandered into the wrong world, or perhaps a judge sent to restore a balance no one else understands. But what truly sets him apart is the relationship he has with his instruments. In Gachiakuta, instruments are often chaotic manifestations of trash-derived jutsu, but with Santa, they take on a form closer to ritualistic artistry. When he summons his tool, the atmosphere shifts instantly, air becomes heavy, sound becomes muted, and every character around him instinctively understands that the battle is already over. The power of Santa's vital instrument comes from its connection to his inner state. Most users rely on emotion, instinct, or raw survival drive. But Santa wields his tools with a level of spiritual clarity that borders on transcendence. His instrument moves with silent authority, carrying out precise, lethal strikes that feel less like attacks and more like pronouncements. Every swing, every pulse, every activation is infused with flawless control. To witness Santa in combat is to watch someone who has harmonized perfectly with his weapon, so much so that he and the instrument appear to function as a single entity. This ability suggests a history far deeper than what Santa reveals. Characters in Gachiakuta grow into their powers. Santa feels like he was born fused with his. His instrument does not struggle, flare wildly, or betray emotional spikes the way others do. Instead, it operates with a terrifying calmness, an almost ceremonial efficiency that makes him resemble a divine executioner. The way he uses his tool reflects not chaos but judgment, not fury but verdicts. It is as though his weapon does not simply fight. It decides. Santa's powers also reveal something about his worldview. Unlike Rudo, who uses his abilities to protect, or the more aggressive characters who fight to dominate, Santa's instrument seems designed to maintain equilibrium. He steps in only when a situation threatens the flow of the world around him, intervening without hesitation but never excessively. His power is overwhelming, but he never wastes it. He is a being who acts exactly as much as necessary and not a fraction more, suggesting a deep internal code he follows with unwavering discipline. The interactions between Santa and Rudo highlight this philosophy even more. Santa observes Rudo carefully, not as an enemy and not entirely as an ally, but as a subject, someone whose growth must be monitored, measured, or tested. When Santa uses his instrumental power near Rudo, it feels intentional, almost instructional. It is as though Santa is shaping the future by pressuring it, ensuring that the right person rises to meet the world's coming challenges. His power becomes not just a weapon but a tool of transformation. The most haunting thing about Santa's instrument is its silence. While other characters unleash noisy, explosive bursts of jutsu, Santa moves like a ghost. His blows land with a weight that feels spiritual rather than physical. His defenses materialize as if reality itself bends to accommodate him. His presence alone suffocates the fighting spirit of weaker opponents. The instrument becomes less of an object and more of a manifestation of inevitability, an embodiment of the rule that no one escapes Santa's judgment once it begins. Santa's vital instrument powers place him in a category entirely his own. He is not the strongest by brute force, not the fastest by movement, but he embodies an almost cosmic balance of both. His power is elegance wrapped in lethality, clarity wrapped in mystery. In a world overflowing with chaotic energy and impulsive fighters, Santa's abilities stand out as the calm eye of a storm, a force that brings order, resolution, and fear. Dear Santa remains one of the most unforgettable figures in Gachiakuta, not because he shouts or dominates the page with noise, but because he does the opposite. His quiet instrument, his silent authority, and his calm presence amplify the tension of every encounter. He is a judge disguised as a wanderer, a force disguised as a man, and a wielder of an instrument so refined that it feels like the language of the abyss itself. His power is not simply to fight. His power is to decide. And in the world of Gachiakuta, there is nothing more terrifying than that.